Yo, what is good, y'all boys? Underdog, and I'm indeed back in the building. You see the shoes right in front of you. You know what we're going to talk about today. We're talking about none other than the Ferrari 14s. It feels like an OG. They're not an OG, but they feel like OG status for me for some reason. Honestly, I think these are like top 3 14s in my humble opinion. Probably last shot got to be number 1, but these might be second. Ferraris, I think, are very fire. Very, very, very unique. Very dope shoe. The 14, not everybody's favorite silhouette from the 1 through 14 line, but iconic nonetheless. So let's dive right into this video. Of course, we got to talk about the box first. There's really not much to go over here, so we're gonna make it quick. Box is your pretty much just standard Jordan 14 box, or at least the boxes that they've been coming in. Unfortunately, mine came a little damaged. No big deal though. Here's a size tag for y'all. Go up half a size in your boy's humble opinion. I don't know why, but true to size, they just hurt my foot, like right here, right on this top part. They were killing my feet. I actually had to get rid of my black toes because they hurt so bad. Of course, somebody's blasting music as I'm trying to film my video here. But like I was saying, up here, right in that kind of like toe area, it just killed after a while. So I got rid of my 10.5, my true to size black toes, and I copied these in an 11, hoping that that problem goes away. But only time will tell. Let's talk about materials on the sneaker itself. Now, I went in kind of being a little bit pessimistic, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I went in thinking like, hey, materials are not gonna be that good. Don't get your hopes up. Don't expect anything crazy. And it's not anything crazy. It's not gonna knock your socks off. But at the same time, I think material's not too shabby. Look at the suede. It messes with it when you stroke it, pause. But you know what I mean? It goes side to side. It does that motion in the ocean. So to me, and I think the standard sneakerhead would agree, suede's not too shabby on this pair. Overall, you get a very bright red, not as bright, I don't think. I never owned, I think, the 2014 pair, so I can't say for certain, but I don't think these are as like oomph, like they don't hit as hard on the suede in particular. But overall, I'm pleased with it. Like I said, I think if you're going in with an open mind, you're going in with no expectations or little expectations, you're gonna be pleased. On the midsole, you got carbon fiber hits all throughout the midsole. You got like a metallic shaft here, I don't even know what to call it, on the midsole as well that carries over on the outsole. Speaking of that, on the midsole, on the inside of the shoe, you get your little ventilation system, which is so dope. I love that little hit on 14s, and it is actually pretty breathable too. Since we're at the outsole, we got our traditional Roman numeral 14 in yellow, red Jumpman. Speaking of which, did you know that there's 14 Jumpmans on the 14, 7 on each shoe? Little fun fact if you didn't know. Let's try to point them out while we're going through this video. Of course, on the upper, maybe the star of the show, you got your Ferrari emblem with a Jumpman right in the middle there. Jumpman in black right on the mudguard or toe box area. Jordan in print in yellow on the reverse 14. Since we're on the booty of the sneaker, you got your traditional tire tread on the back, yellow Jumpman and yellow 23. You got your brake lights in yellow as well towards the bottom of the sneaker. White Jumpman on the insole. You kind of see the ventilation system there, how it works. Pretty dope. On the eyelet areas, you get Jumpman as well, which is pretty dope. Metal eyelet, probably not the craziest materials, but feels like they're metal. Overall, man, I feel like these lived up to their name, and I feel like, you know, they did their job. They came back, they've got a little bit of hype around them. I think these were a little bit more limited to like 20K pairs. They got the buzz, they put them in the vault for a little bit, they came back out, and here they are, and I'm glad, very glad to be able to add these to the collection. I think they're fire. I don't really have any regrets when I sell sneakers, but if I were to double back, honestly, I regret selling my Raging Bull 5s. So these will definitely take the place of that sneaker, that all red suede sneaker in my collection. Kind of a tough one to pull off, not an everyday wear, but throw on some olive pants, some green cargos, and I think these would be a fit. Black denim, just wear them whatever you want. I mean, wear them how you want. They're your shoes, sweats, whatever. Do what you gotta do with them. But I think these are fresh, and I'm glad to have them in the arsenal. But I wanna hear your thoughts and opinions on the Jordan 14 Ferrari. Do you enjoy said sneaker? Did you cop? Did you pass? What are your thoughts and opinions on these bad boys? Now, I'm pretty sure they're all sold out by now. Maybe you can catch them on sale, not on sale, but maybe you can catch them for retail at your local Foot Locker, your local boutique. I don't know though. I don't get out too often, not gonna lie, so I don't really go shopping like that. And it is almost a week after the release. So hopefully you can find them for retail if you're still on the hunt. If not, you might have to shell out that extra coin on the resale market. Do I think they're worth it? Low key, yeah. I think these are, honestly, I think these are fire. I'm glad, really glad to have them in the collection. I don't think these are going anywhere anytime soon. I'm excited to tow these in the fall. I'm gonna be one of the freshest at my job for sure, so I'm excited for that. And like I mentioned, these, I think, definitely top 3 in 14 colorways of all time in my humble opinion. Not an OG, but they get OG status for me. So I'm very, very, very hyped to add these to the arsenal. If you got the information you were looking for, why not hit that like button? Maybe consider subbing up to your boy's channel. This video's challenge, let's get to 10 likes. Can we do that? Do it for your boy, come on. 10 likes, that's not too hard. Of course, your boy's got more content on the way, so until next video, peace.